Hello lovelies, welcome to my channel. My name is Maya. In this video I just wanted to show you guys how I did these knotless braids. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. So for me, and I'm sure many of you will agree, the hardest part of doing braids is not the actual braiding but making sure that your parting is neat, and this is very hard, especially if you're doing it yourself. So the way I'm doing it is I have my mirror in front of me. Forgive me for the way it looks right now, I don't know why it looks like that, and then I also have my phone behind me on my ring light so I can directly visualize what I'm doing behind. I know not everybody has a ring light or any fancy equipment that other people use, so if you can just find a way to have a mirror in front of you and behind you, then you should be good to go. So while I was doing my back part, I noticed that I have a little bald spot. I don't know how that happened, caught me off guard a little bit, and as someone who's from Africa, that makes me very uncomfortable. If you know, you know. So I'm just going to do this first line and get it out of the way, and I'll explain exactly how I do my braids on the next line. So as you've seen, I'm using this little metal pointy comb. I think it's the most accurate in getting the straightest line, and so obviously with the second line I'm just following whatever size I did on the first one, and so I'm feeling for it to see if it feels the same as the first one. And then I start parting first with my fingers so that I can just feel for them if they all feel the same, if the thickness feels the same. And once I feel like they're all the same, I get the little comb and then I just straighten the lines. So right now I'm just pre-parting the whole line. I prefer pre-parting everything at the same time compared to doing it one at a time. It just saves a lot of time and I don't have to constantly get up and come in front of the mirror because I'm doing most of the braids in my bed. And I am using a shine and jam. At this point I'm just going to get my extension, and you get whatever size you want to do for your whole braid and divide that into 5 pieces. That's what I'm doing, but you can do more or less depending on whatever thickness you would like. And so I get the hair I'm about to braid and I divide it in 3 little parts and I start braiding it just by itself without the wig, but don't go too far with the braid. Just do like once or twice like that, and then you can add your first piece of hair. And so some people do overhand, some people do underhand. I think I do overhand. So you just do whatever you're comfortable with, and also it just depends if yeah, left-handed or right side handed, it might be different than me. I don't know. So that's do however you do your regular braids, and then you keep on adding hair. Don't braid too much before you add hair. Again, you just do it like once or twice, and you add more of the hair. So I add 4 strands, and then I add the 5th one when I reach the end of my natural hair, so that the difference in size is not too much. I don't know if that makes sense, but I hope it does. So I think it looks really good, and so you just do the same thing with the 3rd line. So this is where it gets a little bit tricky. So as you move towards the top of your head, it becomes a little hard to part because it's hard to visualize from both the back and the front. And so I made a mistake here, and I made them way smaller than the ones in the back, but it's not a big difference, so it's okay. And so instead of doing just straight lines like in the back, when you reach this point, you kind of want to start from the front and then make a curve that goes to the back. And you are just going to braid that line as well, just the way you did the others. So once you reach the front part, I advise you to kind of part everything at the same time, because it's very easy to kind of make them uneven, like I did. For me, the top part was probably the hardest spot to braid. I don't know why, but it's just so hard compared to the back. Done with the braids. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel and stick around for more like this. I also make videos about nursing, as I am a nursing student. Again, don't forget to subscribe. See you guys next time.